Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to show you how to essentially take apart and restore a GT grill. So let's jump right in. Alright, so a lot of you might be wondering, Michael, why do you have a GT grill? I actually still have the grill in my car. Why you might be thinking, oh no, he's going to turn his into a fake GT. That is not correct. I found this for $125. I was like, I've always wanted fog lights. I think they look great in the Mustangs. So I was like, alright. So I bought it. I also need a new grill anyways. I will show you what mine looks like. So this is what my grill looks like. It's been hit right there in the hood, and you can see that my grill is all bent and wavy. It's been smacked into. So I kind of want a nicer grill, so that's what I was looking for. So that's the main reason I got this, was because the grill is pretty straight enough for what I want to do. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take that whole assembly, the grill and the horse out, and I'm going to put this grill, this horse and corral on along with the GT lights. This is not permanent, don't worry. I'm not making a fake GT. I'm not gonna say I don't like doing that, but I simply like the GT look, and I'm gonna do that until I put, hold on, there we go. Until I actually paint this car. Once I paint this car, I'll go ahead and put the original, or not the original grill in, but I'll have a really nice looking grill, and I'll put the original corral and horse back in, and basically have it the way it was kind of originally, except with the dual exhaust coming out the back with the trumpets. So this needs to come apart. I don't know why I put you back. So as you can see here, I already have one fog light out. It's rusted back in there. The gasket's gone here, the gasket's gone here. Essentially what goes on here is this. So it's just two screws and it comes right off. So I went ahead and did that just to see if the light bulbs work. I burnt that light bulb out. This one, I don't know if it works. I'm not gonna test my luck. I'm just gonna go ahead and start taking it apart. So the first thing we are going to do is get this corral and everything off of the grill. Okay. Alright, so to get this all off, it's actually quite simple. All you have to do here, there's supposed to be 4 bolts here, obviously there's 2, and then there is a bolt here, holds one fog light on, and a bolt here that holds the other one on. So let's go ahead and take those off. Look at that, first one I tried, 3/8. My luck, I'm going to snap these off because of how long they've been in there. So now we have the horse and corral part. As you can see here, we got some leaves. As you can see, it's not in too bad a shape. Some polishing up and this will be fine. So now I'm gonna go ahead, remove the corral from the bars, and then we'll remove the fog lights next from the bars. So this looks to be, I'm also gonna go ahead and put these nuts back in just so I don't lose them. It's always a good idea to do that because this project will probably take me 2 months and they'll be laying around and I'll lose them and I'll have to buy new, and I really don't want to do that. Alright, so we got 2 nuts here that take the bars off. Dealer says 3/8, not even close. 11/32 seconds. Wow. Need more nut drivers. Quarter, I betcha. Seriously, not a quarter. I was doing so well too. 5/16, that's what it is. So now, let's go ahead and put our screws back where they belong. All right, now to remove the actual housing from the arm, because I would like to clean these bars up, and I'm going to clean these housings up as well. I'm going to sandblast in the middle, inside here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the outside. It looks like down here it's originally supposed to be chrome, and someone painted it black, or maybe it's supposed to be black and someone painted it chrome, because the back here is black and yet there's chrome splurry over here. So what I'm probably going to do is sandblast this whole thing and just paint this whole housing black. I'm not going for original, simply because these are going to come off the car once I repaint it, but I do want it to look halfway decent. And honestly, looking straight on, I think the black you won't really be able to tell, and it's not worth doing a crappy spray chrome job. So let's go ahead and get this off. That is a giant nut. 9/16. And this is 3/8 drive, and I don't have a 3/8 drive ratchet.
Why? Why? Why?
Alright. Doing it the old fashioned way with a wrench, as I attempt not to break anything. So let's go ahead and put some liquid penetrator on these and let them sit, soak them a few more times, and we'll see if they will come out. Okay, so now that we have these off, you want to go ahead and take the wire out if you're going to repaint this. So I'm going to do that because this has been painted black. It is supposed to be that chrome color down at the bottom, or kind of what's in there. It's kind of supposed to be a flattish chrome. It's not actually supposed to be chrome. So I just got a can of Rust-Oleum that's kind of the same color. I'm just going to spray paint them because it's not going to be perfect, and that's not what the point of this was. But I'm going to go ahead and take this wire harness off. This rubber is really hard, so the odds of it coming out in one piece are slim to none. So right there you can see what the original color was supposed to be. So now that they're off, now we have to clean these. Alright, so to get these clean, there's a lot of different ways you can probably do it. You can use probably some acid to eat off all the rust, all the paint, scrape it off, things like that. You can sandblast it, soda blast it, media blast it, any of the blastings you care to choose, maybe not dynamite. Dynamite might destroy it. But I'm going to use a wire brush. If you use a wire brush, it will polish the crap out of this, but it doesn't really matter because it's just going to get spray painted. Sandblasting will leave a little more textured finish, probably a little better for painting, but all I have is a regular sandblaster, like sandblast a car. I don't have a cabinet yet, so I'm going to use the tools we have. So that's what this is all about, using the tools you have. Hopefully in your garage you're fairly cheap, so you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and start this, but first, always want to have safety glasses when you're doing stuff like this. I don't have any, but I have safety glasses. Oh yeah, oh those are nice and cold, nice and cold. All right, so now that we got them cleaned up the best I could, there's a lot of pitting on this one, inside thingy, whatever. This one turned out pretty good. There's some numbers back here, so they are original. So before you paint them, you're gonna want to clean them off, get all the dust off, get all the grease off, so that you have a good application to the metal. I don't have any of that paint prep stuff, but brake cleaner will work just fine in a pinch. It'll get all the grease and grime off of it. Wow. So you go ahead and just spray a little on there, and you just wipe it off. So now they're all cleaned and prepped, tape and time. As you can see, I'm using my beautiful drip pan for my truck that leaks oil. I have no advice on painting. Just do it your best. These aren't going to be seen much, but then again, don't want it to look terrible. No. All right, so now that everything's done, it's time to reassemble. As you can see, I have two grills here. This is the one the GT lights came off of. This is the one on my car. As you can see, the one on my car is banged up pretty good. But the problem with the one with the GT fog lights that it came on is there's a red haze as you look down upon the grill. So this came off a car that was probably repainted red and they didn't cover this up very well. So there's probably a way to get this haze off that I don't know about. But also these fins here are supposed to be chrome or look chrome. So I'm just not gonna mess with this right now. I'll restore it later. It's also missing a bracket right here. You can see the outline of where it was. So it needs a new bracket. This is not worth saving right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the Mustang on in the corral. So I've gone ahead and decided to reuse this wiring harness kit, or the original wiring harness, simply because to get new wires you had to buy new chrome and everything. It was like $30 for one kit. And it's just not worth it for this. This will do just fine. So go ahead and feed the wires back through. Don't do this when it's cold out. It sucks. This could take a while. I'll skip ahead for you. Alright, so now that we got these put back together, I'm going to set them aside for a sec. Grab our grill. Now we need to put these brackets on the back of the grill that support the fog lights. Hindsight, I would do this while you're putting the horse on, just so you're not going back and forth. And I personally would just snug these down. Don't want to get them too tight to crack it, but you don't want them to be loose to be wobbling around. And you'll want to make sure you just get the bottoms good and snug, because if you ever have to come back and retighten the bottom ones, you got to take your whole grill out. Those in, hopefully they're lined up decently. Flip this thing around, get our bars, take our stud out, and the other screw, because you know what I always preach, put your screws back where you found them when you're taking stuff apart. Go ahead and set that on there. There is one. Hindsight, probably should use the other grill, but let's go for broke. Go for broke. Ah, this might work, folks. I'm feeling good. I feel good. Alright. Let's put the final stud in. Not talking about me. Oh, just days. And just like that, you have your fog lights. Your wire harness is supposed to go through this hole. Mine is hard as a rock. So I am going to take these back off, feed the wire through, and then put them back on. So we'll learn from my mistakes. We'll be back once I fix that. All right, so now that I got these back wired where they're supposed to be, and I realized I didn't tell you why I had to take it off, is these are the original wires, so they're crazy hard. So I couldn't bend them, and if I bent them, I probably would have broken them. But just like that, the grill is back together. Obviously, once I get in the car, I'll have to line up these fog lights some, but that will be the next video. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped or just was a little entertaining to watch me struggle through this. It was, again, like everything I do here, my first time, so learn from my mistakes. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys check out the next episode of how to install a grill. It's pretty straightforward, but thanks for watching. See you guys next time.